emotional drama based on where the allegation is falling to very shortly. We will likely play you a clip, but for now we have two guests in the studio. Comrade Idowu Israel just walked in a short while ago. We'll be allowing him to take just a little bit before joining us on set. While Barrister Ayawu Sonny have been on set, we've discussed a little bit before the conversation here, and the pre-interview passion for Nigeria is very high. It's very high. I must commend him for that. What we discussed before we got Joshua signing us on here. Quickly, Natasha Akpabio, Senate, sexual scandal, sitting arrangement, and all. Another melodrama.
Well, that drama was uncalled for, if you ask me. And secondly, Natasha is a senator, elected by his people. Kogi Central, Kogi Central. So, if you want to change his seat, administratively, we ought to have informed her, maybe previously. Say, look, Madam, distinguished senator, your change is going to be changed from point A to point B. She will be aware. Not when she enters the seat, seated. And you're not telling her, oh, point of order, you're not supposed to sit here, you're not supposed to sit here. That is an embarrassment. That shows that all the allegations she made. Because if you watch the interview she had, the allegation she made, free from that allegation, you know that there's a beef before now. So not necessarily sit. Everything she did on that pen, yes, of the Senate room, order 6 to empower the Senate President. But however, respect her, she's a woman. After making that submission there, the said, sorry, you're not aware that seat has been changed. So this is now you are now sit. You are no longer going to be here, sitting here. That's all.
Okay, we'll take a short break very quickly. Let's take a very short, quick break. We will be bringing in on board very quickly Comrade Idowu Israel to actually get the two of them on set, and let's look at the melodrama, the drama, intriguing legal struggle within the Senate. Yesterday, the court told Akpabio, Senate President, and the Senate to file in their defense. After this break. TV, the one we are here to TMI, broadcasting from your Abuja network center here. We are looking at the drama as against what transpired yesterday. The court asked Godswill Akpabio, President of the Nigerian Senate, and the Nigerian Senate itself to file their defense in the suit filed by embattled, suspended senator representing Kogi Central Senatorial District in the red chambers of the National Assembly, Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, and she been we're looking at that and extracting it, and we have with us Barrister Ayawu Sonny, who have spoken to it a little, and Comrade Idowu Israel, who is just joining us, a public affairs analyst. Welcome, Comrade.
Good morning. It's glad to be here again.
Thank you very much. Now, Barrister, let's stay with you for just a minute. Now, you're touching a point that, as far as you're concerned, it shouldn't gotten to this point. That, as far as you're concerned, if it's a sitting arrangement, then they should have just found a way to do it in a matter of respect the court.
Yeah, like I said, Natasha is a elected senator, just like Akpabio, the Senate President. Now, in the sitting arrangement, all you need to inform, oh, madam, either by phone or anyhow, please, your sitting arrangement has been changed. As you are coming tomorrow or the next time, you are not going to sit in point A, you will now go to point B. Very simple. And she will get it. Nobody told her, even when she was entering, the sergeant at arms or the staffs could not even inform her and say, oh, madam, your seat has been changed. Or she now entered and sat there, the business of the Senate has started. And for her to be told by the Senate President that you're not supposed to sit where you are supposed to until you leave that place before I hear you, it's embarrassing. It therefore means there's a grudge you have against this woman. And from the story she told, you can see all the story is correct. I believe the story, 100%.
So you believe the sexual scandal story?
The sexual scandal story is 100%.
Are you sure? You are a barrister. Until I'm done with the court.
Yes, I agree with you. I will not blame the court. But however, what she said, her story was so coordinated. So I have no doubt.
You were not sitting in the bench. You would have said beyond reasonable doubt. Okay, let's come to you, Akomejidu. I want your take on the drama.
Yeah, you see, the barrister has just addressed it in a barristeristic perspective.
Legally speaking,
but while he's even legally speaking, he's trying to prejudge the court based on the story of one person.
Okay.
While I will agree with him that there is a need for the Senate President to have informed Senator Natasha that your seat has been changed, we must not deviate from the fact that something might have necessitated that change of seat, because prior to that change of seat, the senator in question has complained of being muffled, of being deprived from talking, of being regressed, of being, you understand, they are just trying to kill her because of certain issues that she's not ready to come on air for. Now you have to go and put her in a place where she cannot even be seen, where she cannot be captured, talk less of her, even to raise her hand for recognition.
Is there a place like that?
That was if you want to agree with what Barrister said, then you will agree with what I said too, because she said why she's complaining is the fact that she was not taken to a place where even camera did not capture, where she cannot be seen, because she has been complaining of certain issues of being regressed and being deprived of her constitutional duties. Like he said, Senator Akpabio was elected, like equally she was elected. So even if, so I even think what we should be talking about here is not even the changing of seat, but what actually necessitated the change of seat that brought the drama, because the drama ought not to happen in the first instance.
What do you think? Because for the Senate, it's a normal routine to change seats. You had Adams Oshiomhole said, look, they've changed my seat before, heaven did not fall. Some of them said, look, our seats have been changed before, heaven did not fall. How come that of Natasha was changed? The
circumstances that surrounded the changing of her seat, because even when the senator said heaven did not fall, when Senator Adams Oshiomhole said it, we know the side he belongs to at that time. And when people become outspoken, we know the roles Gino used to play. In fact, they used to change Gino's own. But you know, Senator Natasha is a female. One, she's a paparazzi. Two, she's a comrade. Three, and if you judge by what led to her coming into the Senate, what she faced, you understand, you will not look at those other moral aspects of her. You look at her role as a senator of the Federal Republic. So I'm not defending Senator Natasha here, but what I'm just saying is, like I said, that melodrama, that comic approach there ought not to happen in the first instance, because there ought to have been ambience and synergy between them, within them. But the fact that something has been brewing that they want to bring into the open, which is shameless. But I'll come to Barrister in just a minute or so. But they talk about her breaching the Senate rules. Breaching the Senate rules. You understand? They said somebody said, "He who fails to learn from history will be condemned to repeat it." You understand? We've had issues, we've had cases of this nature. What people are trying to do now is to justify that the senator in question breached the rule of the Senate, which is what led to the suspension. Forgetting the fact that we've had celebratory cases of Omadege and Ali Ndume, you understand, in the same Senate that were given the same, one was called 90 legislative days, which is 6 months. The other was called 191 days, which is exactly 6 months. And you are using, how can you be using the same Panadol to cure an ailment that has been said that Panadol cannot cure? So what the Senate did is just, the whims and caprices of power is just used to muffle this woman. I am not supporting this woman here, but I don't think what this woman has done warranted, necessitated this, when even it is an instant law that even if somebody did what is defiant to the Senate leadership, he is compassionate as a Senate leader, of which they have ambience before. I don't think there's a friction between them before that time. What they can do, what the Senate President can do, is just to send that senator away for that legislative day. And if it is beyond that necessitates something that is further than that, it should not be more than 14 legislative days.
Okay.
You are taking somebody you are sending out 6 months, you are not even alive.
Comrade, you are touching on the law. Let's go to the and ask the bar if I'm permitted to so do. what he alleges or what he said is that the senators cannot suspend. Should they even do, they shouldn't go beyond 14 days.
Yes, what bothers on this suspension, they gave her 6 months, have you?
6 months.
6 months, and asked her not to even parade herself as a senator.
Even her aides.
Even her aides.
This is the case was wrong.
The details has gone. So it therefore means the Senate, did they want to kill her? We will withdraw her. You know the insecurity problem we face in this country. Can any of the senators, the 119 senators who have drive from Abuja to their village alone? They can't do it. They go with battalions of policemen and soldiers and the rest. You would say, and you parade to yourself. The National Assembly elect distinguished Senator Natasha. The answer is no. Senator Natasha was elected by the good people of Kogi Central, not Akpabio and the other senators there. So that's too. So the suspension of Natasha is illegal in the sense that her petition was not even listened to.
But they say by their rules she can't bring a petition.
No.
Somebody will sign on her behalf. She can't bring
the first one she brought, they said no, that it is not properly done. She brought the second one. The moment before that petition will just land on the table, suspension go. So they have planned to suspend her. And like I said, if you listen to the history, what happened, if you listen to her interview, she said from 2023, when she went for the birthday in Babio's state, because the bedmate, is it bed?
They are good friends.
Good friends, family friends. So they went from that place, and he held Natasha's hand. Was showing Natasha beautiful houses and the rest. What the houses he got, the things he got, illegally got from where she became.
We can't say illegally.
Okay. Well paid.
Businessman without
all what he got was showing Natasha.
His wealth and his Africa.
Yes, and ask him later he will find a time to come and spend a quality time here as a senator.
Okay.
Somebody's wife. You want to spend a quality time,
but it might not mean sexually. It might mean your husband is my friend. Her husband is a Pabio's friend. Maybe she will come with the husband and spend quality.
Maybe as if I now ask your wife to come and spend quality time in my guest house. What do I mean? You are family friend. Your wife will come. Your wife will come and spend quality time. Let's forget about we know where. Secondly, motion she want to present. What is the motion? Apart from Ajokuta steel. Are you aware that the federal government paid over $500 million to the global steel company as part of settlement for them to hands off? And she got the motion for investigation to be done. And that, listen, I probably refused to take that motion first, second, third, fourth, fifth. When other senators and advisors say, madam, why not go to her and plead with her probably in his office? I probably then woke up as a colleague. Sir, what is your problem? I mean, my motion has not been, you keep on stepping down on my motion. I mean, that said, according to what she said. According to her. I'm quoting her.
She's alleging now. She's alleging.
Yes. She's alleging. You know, I'm in charge of this National Assembly. And if you want to have your way, you should make me happy. What type of language is that?
Maybe giving him breakfast or lunch.
For somebody's wife.
Maybe not sexual.
Whatever it is.
Maybe Lord, just give me lunch.
Very good, but to make him happy. At the end of the day, she became frustrated and left the office. Went home, met the husband. My darling, that is the husband, Natasha's husband. I said, please, can you talk to your friend? That is the Senate president. Please, so that you can allow me to move my motion. The husband even changed according to London.
According to her.
According to her. Please, allow my wife to move this motion. You know how dear it is for her and the people of Kogi State. Please allow her to move the Senate. Okay, well, she finally moved the motion. It was not it wasn't the Senate President that took that motion. It was the Deputy Senate President. And Bobby, according to her, Bobby walked away out of the Senate.
Okay, let's not cover now. Covering. No matter what we are saying here, two of you appear to be defending Natasha.
I am not defending. No. I am not defending about.
Two of you appear to be. Two of you appear to be defending Natasha. But that's not the problem. It's your opinion.
Yes.
But comrade, are you not worried that out of, let me say, I know if I'm about pastor, I'm not being replaced. Let's say the entirety of the Senate, nobody supported Natasha.
I'm not worried because.
Are you not shocked?
I'm not shocked.
Despite the view that Vice will hold, then when they blew that comment, who is holding, nobody supported anything.
Yes, sir. I'm not shocked because we live in a world where everybody supports the authority and the authority is always right. You understand? And if, in fact, what I want to deviate from entirely is this insinuation you have just made that I'm supportive of Natasha. I'm not supportive of the Natasha. I'm supportive of the constituted authority, and I have two hypotheses to back it up. The two periods, the two times the Senate has used these same rules and caprice, you understand, to try to muffle or belittle a senator, they left unmeritoriously, and the judgment was not in their favor. That is the Omadege and the Ali Dume case. Now, let us look at what has not led to the truth. Now, you said sexual harassment, you said Ajaokita still, you said she's been deprived of her voice, which is what led her to even for her change, for her seat. That's what she alleges, you understand. But that is to tell you that things are brewing and the senators are aware, which is why they consented to support it. Are you aware that 2 days after the suspension, all the female staff in the National Assembly, you understand, they went to present an award of gender sensitive something to Senator Fabio, which is a distraction. What has that got to do with the type of food? What has that got to do with the
maybe he's just sensitive now.
Sensitive, that being sensitive to a female senator that is supposed to be protected to others.
Other senators
let us look at the two. Let's look at the two cases holistically, because whenever we are defending anybody, we are always subjectively objective. While we are supposed to look at it holistically. Now, in the Amadege case, Amadege alleged the Senate, the whole entire Senate, in defense of the president, President Buhari then, of amending the Electoral Act, which means the executive arm threw his weight behind the Omadege against the Senate. That is to tell you that these things are not normal. They are not what we just see, and they are not supposed to be seen and be judged the same way. And because to the other guy, the Ali Dume alleged the Senate president, which is the same thing Natasha is doing now, of using fake paper. Goddamn Senate President Bukola Saraki of using fake papers to procure customized seats for himself, which is why other senators supported him. So you will see that at every point in time, the senators are we talking about?
But are you? We are saying we are the senators. All of you voted for. We got our house rule, the rule that governs the Red Chamber. That Natasha contravened this rule. Where all the senators spoke, not one person said.
When Justice Binga read on the Senate versus Omagege, he agreed and consented that while they have constitutional duty to discipline their members, such disciplinary measures must to comply to the provisions of law, which now brings us to a quagmire. Is it the legislative or the judicial?
But I'm coming now.
Because the legislators now will run to the judiciary to protect themselves. When the judiciary is supposed to interpret the legislators are telling us, are we not as a nation?
I want to throw it to the very legal guest I'm having here. What is the state of the law in power separation here? Can the lawmaker,
because we are confused.
Can the lawmaker, I'm sorry, he will clarify that. Can the lawmaker run to court on an issue that was discussed at the parliament?
Yeah, the lawmaker cannot run, the court cannot give birth to an issue that was discussed in the parliament. But however, if if that issue fundamentally touches on the freedom of that person, you can approach the court. Like Natasha, Natasha has now approached the court over the suspension. Suspension means don't come closer.
She went before to even sue them before the suspension.
So she can now approach the court, and court can look at it holistically and say, look, you have breached a fundamental right. Now you ought not to do what you have done and bring her back.
Quickly, now our time is flying. We just got about two minutes or so to take you back to Benin and Lagos. Quickly, the Minister of Women Affairs, Imam Suleiman, said they are going to be intervening to calm nerves, they are going to be mediating and all of that. Do you think that will solve the problem?
I think the best way, the only way, if I'm Akpabio, the Senate President, I will resign.
I will do it.
I will resign.
You will resign here?
Okay, fine.
You will resign.
Okay. In Nigeria, we have to resign. No matter what happens. However, this is not the first time. You better what happened to MPDC.
But some women groups like what Congress to take here, even the women affairs, say they've gone to plead.
Leave those drama.
They are going to plead. Everybody is
why are they pleading?
To please stop federal.
He's the owner of the National Assembly.
But is the chairman of the National Assembly and president of the Senate.
He's the charge chairman. Anybody you like. Come, I suspend you.
No, not him. Because the committee and all the colleagues agree. Now,
if other senators I queue behind
all queue, you watch them on
TV. You understand? This is Nigeria. Don't queue.
Okay.
Don't queue. If hunger will not.
Are you saying they are compromised? Because they are all saying that for the sake of the Senate, for the Senate integrity, that's why they are doing that. For the sanctity of the Hallowed Chamber.
That Akpabio to resign. And another either from a side home or from any other state.
But because Akpabio is saying he is working for the Senate, that he's the father of daughters, he knows what it is, that as far as he's concerned. Now, please.
Akpabio does not have any
but
with all due respect.
that's your opinion. I'll comrade Idowu quickly. Before we go, just a second here. You said, Natasha, after the 6 months elapsed, she should write them a letter. Do you still have writing that letter?
I don't see that happening because Martin Luther King did not say the ultimate measure of a man is not where it stands at the time of comfort and convenience, but where it stands at the time of challenges and controversy. What you have just claimed there, what you are just proving to the barrister, that is that we shouldn't even be talking, that we are just joking because nothing was there. Because ordinarily, in a same crime, you cannot be a judge in your own case. Before you become a senator, you are a learned lawyer, and you cannot be a judge. You have been alleged, you have been accused. Someone has taken even out of the context of your nomenclature to run into a law court, which is why I ask you that which is even more superior, is it the legislature or the judiciary? The two are battling. So what else is done, which is not done, which is
okay.
This is why
I think
is that nothing is working there, and people are just saying because Baba said so.
Thank you. Comrade Idowu and Barrister Ayon Sonny appears to have supported Natasha so heavily. They came very hard on Godswill Akpabio, but somewhat those were their opinions, and strongly speaking, Barrister, I don't think he wants to resign. As far as he's concerned, he's leading the Senate very well, and it's working very well. And the president, when the budget was being passed, President gave Akpabio a vote of confidence that was reposed in him. Thank you very much, Barrister, for coming. Thank you very much, Comrade, for coming. Thank you very much.